Okay, had my tacos. Let us continue. Eagle Eye. Intel on the Imperial Army. Guy lost one of those. Fine. This will probably be a month where I want to talk to a lot of students, see what they think of all this. Oh, and what kind of tournament is it? Lances. Well, Dimitri, show him how it's done. Look at that. He gets a training lance, they get an iron lance. What is this garbage?
Is that all?
Murder them quickly.
Who's
We all know nobody can compare to you, Dimitri. You're the best lance user in the school.
Too slow.
Might not even have
Who's
to
next?
use a heal potion.
Stand down. Over already.
A Pegasus Knight? What is this?
Is that all?
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Okay.
If I could go back to last month and throttle my carefree self. Now it turns out Edelgard is the Flame Emperor and the new Adrestian Emperor. And she's striking out against the Monastery, with the full force of the Imperial Army behind her. We gotta beat her at her own game, for our sake as well as Lady Rhea's.
Yeah.
Okay.
Caspar Felix.
You saw it too, didn't you? The boar's true nature. He's hidden his desire for revenge pretty well. But now it's stirred up. Well, regardless. That girl's starting an all-out war, isn't she? But an enemy is an enemy, no matter who they are. Don't let compassion for her get in your way.
You got it, bruh. Trying to press the right buttons. Who's afraid of the...
I have had the arrival of a letter from Edelgard. She is asking that I join her side. She is making the decision. No, she is deciding if Bridget is a friend or an enemy of the Empire. But my choice is not to be friends. My choice is to fight with you. Bridget is not a friend of the Empire. We will not be following again. We will be ready to fight with you instead.
Come to think of it, is her entire class gone? Find out.
Edelgard became emperor and raised an army, huh? Who knew the kid had it in her? I mean, yeah, of course, I knew she'd be emperor eventually, but the more I think about it, the more surprised I am. I wonder who's gonna win.
Us or her, you mean?
But would it really be okay for Edelgard to win? do find you very...
Forget you then.
Professor, what actually happened last month? I can't keep up at all. Edelgard is the Emperor, and she's declared war against the Church? So now we're at war? What is going on? I really don't understand any of this. What should I do?
Curl up in the fetal position.
Maybe.
Who the heck is Sreng?
Things must be pretty crazy in Fargus about now. My father must be beside himself. I don't get it. Why did Edelgard make enemies with the nobles?
For the sake of her ideals?
Ideals she believed in so much, she was willing to start a war over them? Those must be some lofty ideals, to say the least. I hope this all gets sorted out quickly and safely. I'm worried about my father.
Right. Once the Imperial Army reaches the monastery, we'll have no choice but to fight.
What's going to happen to us?
Everything will be alright, children. You'll all die, but I'll be alive, so your sacrifice won't be in vain.
I believe you. With the knights on our side, and especially with you, Professor, I know we can do this.
Hey, Homchick Slice, part of what class is she? Oh, she is this one. Okay, so she did not take her entire class with her.
Yes. His Highness calls for the head of Edelgard. For me, that is cause enough to fight.
You're truly alright with that?
The hatred of His Highness is also my hatred. Any other feelings I may have are irrelevant. And if Edelgard was responsible in any way for the tragedy of Duskur, that is something I cannot ignore. If that is the case, then she is my enemy.
Sound is low for me. Yeah.
At times like this, I just feel so anxious, you know? But you'll watch out for me out there, right, Professor?
Yes.
These doors close automatically?
Hey!
Okay, well, you know. Shenanigans. Are we teaching? Yes, we are. Wait. Gotta choose the right people. Okay, who in my class? Felix. Felix and Dimitri. You two will eat together, and you will like it. Oh, wait, no. Who was it again? Sylvain and Felix. Life is hard. Alright, you two will eat together, and you will eat. Where you at? Promise you, this is like the hardest part of the game. Here we go. Double fish sauté. Sauté en flé.
That? Yeah.
Great. I didn't have to waste too much time with all my students because they're all ready to go. Ready to bring the ruckus.
Oh no. I've
known His Highness since I was a child, but I've never seen that side of him before. He seemed like a completely different person than the one I know.
The darkness.
What does war with Edelgard mean for us, Professor? And why does she even want that?
She seems to think force is the only way.
I wonder why she'd think that. That's how it always goes, I guess. You never realize something can't be undone until you've done it.
I don't know what she is.
Sorry.
She's a bow user. I definitely don't want her. Okay. Plant all of those. Do we have any more herbs? No? Alright, well, vegetables will work just fine. Cultivate with magic.
Maybe.
Don't do it, bruh. Don't do it. Hey, wait, you're a different guy. Hey. I mean, you don't do it either, right? Y'all can't be having the same ideas.
Well, I'll be.
Ignats. Nobody want to talk to no Ignats. Here we go. This dog is barking.
Pardon me.
Ain't nobody there. This school is just having all kinds of drama. First Tomas, then that girl, and then Flame Emperor.
Half of the Empire's 6 great noble families have declared their support for Edelgard. Of the other 3, Lord Vester was assassinated. Hubert, his son, will succeed him. Bernadetta's father, Count Varley, is under house arrest. His wife is now supporting Edelgard. And my father, he was stripped of his role as Prime Minister. As a result, House Eyre has lost all of its power, all of its lands. We have lost everything. What do I do?
You can join me.
Oh, Professor. Well,
Alright. Just think, together, we could have ruled the Sith. You know, we still haven't found the guy that's accused of being the Death Knight, interestingly enough.
Hey, we're falling behind. I don't know that we can keep up with the new Emperor. To think that she was able to raise an army of that size right under our noses. However hard we fight, I give us a 50% chance of winning. The enemy has too many advantages. We must make careful preparations.
50% is quite high. I was thinking more like 32.
Oh.
Gato. What's that? Okay. What's up, Pops? Like how nobody knows when he was born. He took that to the grave.
It's my job to protect Lady Rhea. I've got to do it, and I got to do it as best I can. And if that means I gotta die for her, then I will. How could Edelgard treat Lady Rhea like she's the bad guy? She's never been anything but nice to everybody. I just don't get it at all.
Look, man, war is confusing.
A moment, please.
But when in doubt, pinky out. Up, Cloud?
The Empire is moving quickly. Edelgard must have been preparing for this for a while now. If you really think about it, she must have been planning for this even before you got the Sword of the Creator. Of course she was always a step ahead of us. We were blinded by the ball and the Battle of the Eagle and Lion and everything else.
What is Edelgard even trying to achieve? She wants to destroy the church so badly that she'll take on anyone who doesn't fall in line? I don't get it.
Her ideals are in conflict with yours.
I just can't believe she'd start a war over it. Not to mention using such nasty tactics to get her way. Could Captain Gerald's death have also been a part of her plan? Don't you go and die on me, Professor. Captain Gerald would never forgive you. Hey, I hope we get a chance to practice. I know I'm in a different class. Don't you go and...
Let's bring her.
Yeah.
You are a cavalier. You are basically the exact opposite of Sylvain. She likes Captain Geralt. See if we can find out what's going on here. Let's send Grid. Our local speciality. Can't send a dark seal. Then something expensive. There we go. Lavender blend. Congratulations. I wish I knew what was going on with that. But I don't. I think this is the last student I need to talk to.
The Empire's aggression cannot stand. But if we are going to attack them now, we must be honest with ourselves about our chances of success. It goes without saying that I will fight the Imperial Army with everything I have for as long as I am able. But House Gloucester's territory is adjacent to Imperial lands. Let us proceed with caution.
Gotta move real cautious. Alrighty. Talk to Gilbert. That's fine. Didn't talk to Ignatz. Nobody wants to talk to him. Alright. We're here next.
Hello there.
Words cannot express my disgust with the students here. So many of these fools rely on their noble status or their crest power as an excuse to shirk their training. You should spar with them. I don't know why he would like that. I've reunited with my daughter after years of being apart, but I'm the one who left her in the first place. I don't know what to say or even how to speak to her. Sometimes it's best to admit defeat. Oh, that's not like go tell her that you're admitting defeat in the sense of you made a mistake. That's the route that I wanted to go with that. But you know, life is hard. The Dimitri and Sylvain. They both need faith.
It is not guaranteed to be. It's hard to.
Maybe you gained a significant amount of. Oh. Significant of lots of things. Alright, Dimitri. Oh, he is serious.
I'll have that girl's head. Just you wait.
Woohoo! He is not playing around.
I guess we have no choice but to fight, have we? Oh, but why would Edelgard do something like this? I'm sure we'll be all right, though, Professor. The goddess will keep us safe.
Goddess ain't gonna do nothing. It's all on me.
Professor, can we really defeat someone who is willing to turn their back on the world just to uphold their own beliefs? I've spent my whole life running in fear, and now I...
Can't win if you run.
You're right. It's time to stop running. I'll fight with everything I've got. Oh, Professor, excuse me.
Magic and writing. I'm working on that.
Hey!
Professor, war is breaking out again, is it not?
I want to stop it if I can.
An honorable notion. Do you think there is something to be done? Whatever shall we do? I never wanted another war. All we can do is steel ourselves for the fight ahead.
All we gotta do is assassinate Edelgard, and we got it.
Need something?
We've got 400 points.
See you again soon.
Okay, that's everybody there. Aha! Come to this library so many times. Believe that there would be books for me to learn from.
So Edelgard, the one who calls herself the Flame Emperor, was connected to those strange beings. The Imperial Army might be using even more terrifying methods than we know. You had better be cautious, Professor. Any amount of carelessness might prove to be our undoing. Yes, I'm actually very...
Look in faith. Who is way over here? Whose office is this?
Well,
This is the common room.
right. The mastermind behind the attacks on the monastery was Edelgard? Wow. Doesn't make much sense, though, does it? There would need to be all sorts of territories and groups tangled up in this sort of mess. I'm gonna stop. I don't really have the head for this political stuff. Mostly, I'm worried about my old opera company. I wonder what's happening in the capital right now. I hope they're safe.
Go ahead and give me faith. That's the common room. This. Oh. It is a mystery. Still haven't been to the 3rd floor of this place yet.
Really?
Really? Telling you the truth.
The Holy Tomb held many crest stones. This is the first time I've heard of crest stones being hidden away in such a place. But more importantly, I'm interested to know the Empire's aim. Why would their army desire crest stones? There is power there, yes, And yet, I must think on this. The crest stones lie at the heart of the events surrounding Conan Tower and the chapel as well. And of course, the crest stones somehow transform those traitors and their captives into demonic beasts. Could that possibly be their aim? The Empire's army may well plan to use crest stones to create demonic beasts.
Gasp.
We must protect Garreg Mach. Defiling the Holy Tomb was a sacrilege. I will not allow such a thing to happen again. The Archbishop has already given you a new responsibility. I want you to rise to that honor. I have something to ask of you.
To think Edelgard was somehow connected to the captain's murderer. Well, perhaps it's pointless to get upset about the past. My duty now is to prepare for battle. We're depending on your strength, Professor. Crush our enemies.
I'm dependent on you.
Captain, I hope you're watching. We will protect Garreg Mach.
Alright. Don't want any of your training. Right, Lydie, you ready?
Excuse me, how are you, Professor? Any new changes to report? With the Imperial Army drawing near, it is most vexing that we cannot relax and converse as we once did. Thankfully, you have the divine protection of the goddess on your side. Please try to listen carefully for her voice.
I will try.
May the goddess's voice reach you.
Give me this. Okay, that is her body. So let's do this quest real quick.
I cannot believe our negligence allowed the Empire to invade. Edelgard probably gathered her soldiers in Garreg Mach, intending to do this from the start. Soldiers disguised as merchants and pilgrims to avoid suspicion, infiltrating the entire area little by little. They couldn't be better prepared. We'll have a tough time winning this one, I'm afraid.
That's it? I could have told you that.
Well done. You have my thanks.
Any supports not with her? We'll do those some other day. Trying to press the right button. I was thinking I don't know if I want to do battle on that day. I think I'm gonna skip the battle. I know it's heresy. Okay. Need to work with Dedu. Now this is tough, but I need you to get to an A? B+. It's gonna take some time, but we're working on it. Okay, you're important to improve. Okay. You're a little ways away. We can hold off on you. You. What was I working on for you? Lance is all we need now. Excellent. Went a little too far back. Looks like Sedith is in our party now. Very, very interesting. Ooh, he rallies defense. Nice. The lances, axes, and authority. Oh, he qualifies for a lot. Sometimes lets combat arts prevent enemy counterattacks. One of his close allies is Ingrid. Huh. He likes fishing. Apparently he likes fables as well. Alright, we got 3 points.
This
It's gonna take a while. It's a B plus at least, but it's gonna take a while.
Got it. Good.
All right, Mercedes or Annette. I feel like they're both pretty far away. Am I able... Can I make her a Dark Knight? Well, no, but... that would be more entertaining. She should get that on her own. We'll give her this. So close.
Thanks for your time. Am I making...
Rally speed. Rally speed. I like that more than resistance. That's for sure.
I'd like to confirm something with you.
I am staggered by how routinely the students seem to neglect their students in favor of petty romance. You should get this under control. They clearly need lessons in lifestyle.
Understood.
I thought he would have liked that a lot more than that.
Professor.
You want to be a thief or an assassin? Sure.
Thank you.
Here's the homie.
For the two of us, this'll be a.
This will. Here is the result.
Man, those went up by like nothing. It went up like 2.
Well, that worked out.
I'm getting much better.
It's all coming together. Well worth the effort.
Fortify. Yeah, a lot of people do seminar, a lot of people do this. Ability. Okay, dexterity, hit rate, and critical hits. That's actually kind of important. Kind of important. I was thinking about getting rid of Dex 4 for seal movement. That seems like it would be kind of okay. Could get rid of HP 5 for it. Dexterity on you. Having more hit and more crit on our sniper is pretty nice. Could get rid of this. This makes him dangerous, though. I don't know if I like that. We'll get rid of the 2 strength. Rally speed. He could actually get all of it, which is kind of hacks. Okay, you're just all over the place, dog. Rally defense? No. Authority? No. Why do you have close encounter? The heck? Lance Breaker. Combat arts. Oh. Do that. So you are the only one who has Deadeye. Maybe we got that from another class or something. Interesting though. You're a swordy. You're an axie. You're batty. Focus. I still don't want to believe that like it does what it does. Can't be true. Point blank volley. Attacks twice at range 1. Wow. Alright, let's explore again. Okay. So we're going to... I didn't talk to those two last time. Train with the professors again. Resting could have been a decent option as well.
Excuse me, how are you?
Rushing to find the peeps.
We must defy the Archbishop.
To think. Well, we're depending.
Not gonna be working with the students today, so I guess might as well.
The whole this is but I must and of could that be
I still
right, baloney learned.
The does mostly.
Okay, here's the rest of the instructors. Here's one of them.
Now it and we gotta.
I still.
Hey. How many points I got left? 2?
What? There are always small power struggles. Still, it has been hundreds of years since all of Vodun was consumed by war. I didn't actually think it would come to this. I feel as though I'm not in my rightful place. I cannot protect the things I should. Professor, if I survive this war, I wish to return to my homeland, to the land of my king.
Axes, I guess. I can't recruit him, huh?
There are I Professor.
Nope.
We're falling to however, the enemy has...
Listen up, everyone. The Imperial Army is upon us. If you can fight, pick up a weapon. Everyone else, hurry up and evacuate. We have the goddess's protection on our side. We have nothing to fear. Victory will be ours.
Professor, are you ready?
Almost.
Well, hurry up. I don't need to tell you that the situation is dire. We have some support troops from the local nobles, but the army we're facing is immense. No matter how you look at it, we're at a disadvantage. To make matters worse, the enemy is being led by Edelgard. Do not underestimate how extraordinary her abilities are.
They're here. At long last.
It seems this will be a battle to remember. About time.
I'll never give up, no matter how outnumbered we are. I'll fight to the very end.
I should have made a move on the Imperial Princess before things got this far. It could have changed everything.
We have the goddess's divine protection on our side. All that's left is to try our best.
All we can do is fight as best we can. Though, if I'm being honest, I'm really scared right now.
We can't just hand over the kingdom and the monastery. We'll stop her, no matter what it takes.
Your Highness, you do not seem well.
Unwell, you say? What's gotten into you? Nothing could be farther from the truth. I'm so happy I can hardly contain myself. My father, my stepmother, my dear friends. They want her head. They want her life. They've whispered as much to me. And the chance to answer their pleas has arrived at long last.
Don't lose control out there.
I'm always in control, Professor. And I'll stay in control until I have the pleasure of killing that woman. Let's move, Professor. Even if it costs me my life, I won't rest until I've crushed her skull in my bare hands.
Guy needs to calm down. Alright. Before I do anything, just last minute whatevers. Ooh. I could make him into a Dark Knight. Never would have thought of it. Being the sword master that he is. Looks like we're all good in the hood. Double check the blacksmith for repairs. Iron sword is looking like it needs a little bit of help at some point. Alright, looks like we're good to go. Italian guilds. Let's do it, yo. Alright, hopefully we get the advantage here, you know? Because they're attacking us. We get to set up all kinds of defenses and all that other good stuff. You know, we could do some great things here. But we're not going to get the advantage. Because that's not how Fire Emblem works. Jump around. Jump up and get down.